Seems like we've got a lot of new people in here tonight. I think we're over 200 new follows on the day last I checked. Approaching 300 new follows on the day. That's fancy. For people who are new, if you're not familiar with me, I'm basically a relic here on Twitch. I've been streaming for over a decade. I've been a Twitch partner for close to 10 years now. I've been doing it as a full-time job for almost 8. Snap's been basically my primary focus since it dropped, although I mix in a few other things these days like Pokemon Pocket occasionally as well. And you'll see me doing Snap 4 or 5 days a week typically. Before Snap came along, I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, some Runeterra, a lot of other turn-based and strategy card games. In a former life, I have a graduate degree, an undergraduate degree in mathematics. I spent time teaching at both the high school and college level. So you'll find my content tends to be very analytical. Are we Surgeon? I think we're Surgeon. I gotta just get Jeff down. As a streamer of this game, do you like really try to win games, or are there times where you just do random decks and fight people with it? So we do a little bit of both. So when we're playing decks that I really enjoy, we try and do our best to play them well and try and win. But I'm also not what I would describe as a try-hard streamer, meaning that, well, that's super unfortunate. I don't want to play Miss Marvel this turn because they're an Enchantress deck. Meaning, even when I'm doing my best to try and win, I'm also often playing off-meta things or brews that I enjoy. I think I'm still moving this here because they Enchantress me this turn. It's not a big deal. And this deck right now, for example, we're currently playing it in Conquest. It is a viewer-submitted deck. They said, Jeff, can you try and build our best deck with Jessica Jones because I miss playing her. And this is a deck that we put together that features Jessica Jones. What's your favorite variant? It's so rude for you to ask me to pick just one. I think it's this. We might be able to steal this side, although I guess their Scar is free. Top 5. I really have to sit down and think about it. There's so much good artwork that's been added to the game. I assume we're getting like Enchantress in the middle. Oh, and they only have that there. Okay, are we one short once they get rid of the Star Brand on the right? I think we're one short. No, we're good by one? We're good by one. Sick. Look at her go, gamers. Look at her go. Yeah, get those dukes up, Miss Marvel. Love it. Victory. Howdy, Eugene. What's a good call out for favorite variant? I think 1602 Beast is up there with his little alchemy kit in the lab. Why did you not move the shield? Because the right side was Fisk Tower. So I only moved the Jeff there because he was 8 points and then he went down to 4. Or he was 6 points, it went down to 2. He was bigger. He was bigger than the penalty. The shield was only 1. I'm gonna assume your favorite finish is a much easier question. Yeah, gold crackle is my favorite by a lot. And then obviously, which gold crackle you want depends on the character. The crackle matching your character's the crackle matching the character's nameplate is the best of the best in my opinion. We gotta win. Can we get to asking the real questions? We're on the scoreboard. We can count it as success. Airship emote, airship deck. Oof. For the love of Broads, stop putting cards in my hand. Stop it! It's a very rude game. It's very rude. Excited to have my chi get shanked. So many cards in my hand, so little time. And this is one of the things that Galacta with this Surge does really well, is she lets you start triggering on the turn you play her, which is sweet. Am I playing for the right side here? I'm not sure that I am. Because they're assuredly a Shang-Chi deck, right? I guess if I top deck Cosmo, I can realistically play for here, so I'm not gonna completely throw it. We'll put the Galacta in the middle, give us some flexibility. How long are we going? How long are people gonna be watching for? Ooh, look at us. Dodge that like a professional. Oh, losing Jeff here is really sad. Losing Jeff there is very sad. Alright, I think we'll take the Nocturne bonus there and play the Nebula here. This might actually qualify as a hot take, but this is one of the most toxic cards in this game. It's so annoying. I hate it so much. Part of my hate for it is probably related to the fact that it mostly only sees play in this deck, and I hate this deck. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad Airship isn't popular anymore. Every time I queue into it, it's just like the deepest sigh. Just like, please get me out of here. Are we still taking deck submissions? I think so. What do you got for me, Shebzilla? Shebzilla? Sell me on it. I think I'm at the portion of the stream where I am open to it, but not saying yes to everything. If you got something sweet, I think I'd take it. We be surgeon. We be surgeon. I think. Do discount cards costs count for Miss Marvel? No, Miss Marvel counts the cost on the card when you put it into your deck. It does not care about the energy cost you actually pay for the card. Free Jessica Jones, slightly above rate, perhaps. Very deliberate Aeroshim player. Shang Mai Chi on the left here. I mean, I think most of the things that beat us here probably get stopped by a Cosmo, yeah? Famous last words? Famous last words? Lord Miller Gaming, thank you for the over 7 years of support. It's a very long time. Welcome back. Good evening, good evening. Hello! Aeroshim player, hello! Excited to lose to Aeroshim Dr. Doom on Karmartaj here. Excited. Don't think there are many cards that beat me through that one. Yeah, cool. Who's a good doggo? Doggo, 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 doggo. Who's a good doggo, 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 doggo? Oh my goodness, are we still here? Are we doing this? Are we really doing this, Aeroshim Gamer? Of course we are, why wouldn't we be? Opponent's not here for a good time, chat. They're here for a long time. This is a perfect round. I think it's the first round of silver. I think I don't draw the Surge card now, if I recall. I think is what happened earlier when this came up. Oh, we do draw the Surge card. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Very, very exciting. Do 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 do. Beep boo doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. For people who are new to Marvel Snap, and you're maybe not familiar with Conquest and stuff like that, something you should be aware of. Inside of Conquest, it is optimal to be snapping and playing the lower levels quickly, because if everybody plays the lower levels quickly, it puts more total cubes into the system for everyone. So if your goal is to help everyone get as many cubes as possible, playing through Conquest. They just got the Thaddeus back out of the 22 card deck. Holy forking shirt balls. Get pucked, Buttercup. Couldn't have happened to a more deserving sweaty gamer, if you ask me. What a deserved sweaty video gamer. Is one of these a Mysterio? It's gotta be a Mysterio, right? Cards everywhere. Oh, Order. Yeah. I moved my search card away. Good shout, good shout. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Please, dear God, I want to get off of Ben Brode's Wild Ride. Please. Please make it stop, Benjamin. Please, please, Ben, for the love of God. The Miss Marvel is actually the worst draw possible because I really wanted to roll into Miss Marvel in the center. So now I only have 1 in 3 instead of 2 1 in 3s. So I'm pretty sure the play is this, but I'm not really happy about it. Because we're obviously losing the center, and this gives me the best chance to have the most points left and right. So we needed this to stay in the deck after they put the quantum tunnels back everywhere, because then it would have given me 2 rolls at it. It's fine. I mean, their deck is 19 random cards as well, so they're literally just like pulling the lever on a slot machine. And 3 of the cards in their 19 cards are 0 power Mysterios at this point, so, you know, giddy up, cowboy. Let's go. Unlucky. Well, maybe not unlucky. I have a Luke over here. Alright, swing and a miss. Alright, and we get to play again. Wouldn't our best shot be rolling cards to add raw power on the left? What if Mockingbird flipped up on the right instead of on the left? They are equally likely to play for both and equally likely to get meaningful points at both, so I think our best shot to win the game is to get points at both of them. But you're right. I could have RNG'd differently. Okay, that game was very peak Airshim gameplay and a good highlight of why it should be a game mode and not a card. Rewarded for waiting to surge. And by the way, this is a Marvel character I'm actually not familiar with. What who is Surge? Anybody help me out? Who is Surge and what does she do? She's an X-Men. Okay. I need to put Sam into the danger room because if I put him on the same spot as Surge, Miss Marvel will not be active there. This season is all X-Men. Oh, yeah. I recall that now. She's electric. Ah, that's the animations. Good stuff, good stuff. Live, Sam! Live! Your people need you, Samuel! Oh no, not the Winds of Watoomb. How will I ruin the game now? Sam going left's actually pretty deeply unfortunate. Means I can't do this Miss Marvel now. I mean, I guess I can, but I'm less excited about it. It also means I have to win a Danger Room flip to have Miss Marvel points on the left now. Luke Cage should work. I mean, unironically, I don't know. I know I say it a lot, but Luke Cage is just the best tech card in this game. All right, if we win a Danger Room flip, we win the game. Not that one. I need the next one. I need the next one, gamers. Please, bro, let it stop. Please, bro. No. Please, please, please make it stop, Benjamin, please, Ben, bro, I just want it to stop. beg of you, Benjamin. I must have pissed in Broad's Cheerios at some point and not recalled.
Wind, aid my hand.
Getting the Arishem player down 10-2 and now losing back-to-back games to Danger Room and the location that flips all of them over is pretty peak Arishem gaming. Good Marvel Snap experience all around. I need to be able to play Miss Marvel out if we draw her. But I kind of want to play for the left. I think I'm just not playing Galacta and we're waiting for Miss Marvel, potentially. This also gives me the flexibility to play into Jones's path later, which is nice. Oh, man.
Escaped.
This is one of the worst parts of Conquest. Playing against Arishem is the worst part of Conquest, I agree. I really wish they'd ban it in this game mode. Do I put Jeff here so he can collect Yggdrasil points? Yggdrasil. I think so. I think so. Does Arishem reshuffle after every round? Yeah, all their generated cards are different each game in here. Yggdrasil sounds like an Hackney creep sold in the 90s. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 out of 10 call out. Oh, I think the person that called out we're being ghosted is probably correct. I think it's this. Oh, I guess Galacta's bigger. I'm gonna lose by 2 points over here and hate myself. Did I win? Oh my goodness! I won because they legioned away the Atlantis bonus. I won the game because they legioned away their Atlantis bonus and lost the breaker. Golly. Man. 40 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Round one of Silver Conquest. Well, I think after that marathon, it's only fair that we let this deck try to achieve its gold ticket. We did take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. We're gonna see if Jessica Jones and Storm can play Marvel Snap like it's 2022 still when we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider tapping the like button. You know you want to. I deserve it after all we just went through. Press it. Train is up. All right, don't tell my boss, but I'm gonna load the mobile game on my other monitor while these adverts roll and hop in the train. Thank you, Beansy. Shabzilla, thank you for the biddies. You'll be our next deck after this one. That looks fun. Do I get fined while saying this on a Marvel stream? Chat, I've been cripplingly and hopelessly addicted to DC Dark Legion since it released. Don't tell anybody. Normally I do this after the stream. We've been streaming for 13 and a half hours, so I need to hop in the league train here. We'll do that one. Is it good? If you enjoy hero collector games, I think it's very reasonable. However, it's very typical hero collector game in many ways, and in many ways. Soul Hack, thanks for the prime. I had a couple of sponsor. I had a sponsor video showcasing one of the gameplay modes and then an overview of it on the Hooglandia Snap channel. If you want to check those out, you're interested in what it is, but it's a hero collector in the DCIP. I think it's well done. I've been playing it since it released. Hey, bought my Beast variant Switch. I can, yeah. I was asking about my favorite variants earlier, and I mentioned this one. This one's lovely. Yeah, 1602. Lovely. Is it better than Raid? Yeah, I enjoy it more than Raid. I played Raid daily for like almost 2 years, so it's that same kind of style of game though. Has some parallels. It has. I think one thing I like about Dark Legion that's different than a lot of the other games is it has a base building component to it. Like there's rooms and stuff that you upgrade in your little base or whatever, but there isn't a component where other people like attack your base directly, which is nice. I always hated that aspect of games like that are city builders, where like you build your city and then other people can attack your city randomly. Never enjoyed that aspect of it, of those games. Yes, it is very much the base setting is your base is a backup bat cave, and there are currently people from the Dark Multiverse or something like that that are attacking, and you're collecting civilians into your backup Batcave to save the world and whatnot. That's fun. It's a numbers go up game. I enjoy numbers go up games. I'm an endgame Genshin Impact player. I've played Raid in the past and a bunch of others. It's reasonably good at what it's trying to do. Lucas, chat. Play more Luke Cage. I don't know. I know you are probably sick of hearing me say it, but I'm not sick of saying it because more people need Lucas freaking Cage in their Marvel Snap decks. And I'm gonna give it away a little bit by putting Zabubi over here into the Jotunheim, but oh, I could have put Nebula into the left. Yeah, Nebula into the left would have been the big brain play. That's a good call out. I want to blame 14 hours being live for that one. You're super de-duper right that I should have Nebula left. I'm about to get Galactus. Kinda stinks like Galactus.
Wind, aid my hand.
Absolutely is Galactus. Yeah, just did. This is cheeky.
Wakanda forever.
We're still cooked to we're still cooked to Arnim Zola, yes. Wait. This beats Arnim Zola, yeah? Because they wouldn't play a card here. I'd go to 18, I go to 23, I go to... This beats Zola. I wanna stay. Cool. Like a book. Oh, like a book. Mobius was one more point here. That's correct. That's true. I didn't lose the bonus. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're a Cosmo deck, so we shouldn't be too terrible against this nonsense. Any good subs for Sam? Probably not. He's kind of one of the best enablers for Miss Marvel in the game at this point. I am not joking when I say this. If you've bought literally any card in Marvel Snap with tokens before you bought Sam Wilson, you done fucked up. Make Sam Wilson your next 6,000 tokens. If you've spent resources on literally anything else, you made a wrong choice. Do better. Yeah, I should probably snap them. That's a good call. I didn't have a Cosmo, but their whole start here is so limp. Yeah, Sam and Kate Bishop are probably the two best uses of your tokens in the game. And then if you want to see something cheeky, chat. Why am I storming Death's Domain? Pop quiz. Pop quiz. Why are we storming Death's Domain? Nimrod is one of the few cards that their deck can play that can catch them back up at this point. They could also just be on the Black Panther Zola plan again here, but if they do that, Mojo World means they lose. So when you're really ahead in a game like this, you just want to be thinking about like, okay, what are the cards they could reasonably be playing that get me in trouble in a spot like this? And like Nimrod is a card that's like super in their output range. That's definitely worth maneuvering around given the option. And we're currently playing my Jessica Jones Storm deck against Galactus. This really is Marvel Snap from 3 years ago. Terrible Hobgoblin play. I actually completely disagree and think you're very wrong. I think my opponent's Hobgoblin play that last game is exactly the kind of giddy-up YOLO play you have to make in a spot like that where they are so terribly behind. That's the type of play of someone who understands how they actually win the game from this point when they're very unlikely to win. Did it work out? Absolutely not. But also, like, it wasn't necessarily guaranteed to not work out. They did a very good job in that instance of playing to their out. One of the mistakes people regularly make in games like Marvel Snap is they think when they lost, they made a bad call, or when they won, they made all good decisions. That's just like not remotely how these things work. Our opponents are very deliberate thinker gamers. They could technically Galactus middle here, yeah? Because they'll be winning. And then it becomes a game of chicken. Yeah, gotta play to win. Don't play to lose more slowly. Ooh, they snapped me back. It's a little scary. Managed to avoid drawing a 4-drop. Sweet. I think we're surging. Getting mad discount sounds lovely. Do I play Galacta here or in the middle? I think I play her here because I want to give myself the best chance to give them a rock here. Did I just get Mr. Negatived? Is that what just happened to me? Oh my good gracious. That's pretty deeply unfortunate there. I think I do this, right? I think my lose condition is them Galactusing me on the left, so I just want to block them from being able to point up there. Do you think this is the first time in Marvel Snap history Jessica Jones has ever been a 6-2 in hand? Do you think a Marvel Snap player has ever had a 6-2 Jessica Jones in their hand before? It's possible. Seems improbable, honestly. I'm doubtful that it has happened before. It's definitely Cosmo in the middle, right? What could realistically punish me? Would I rather Cosmo in the middle or Cosmo on the right? Cosmo in the middle beats Black Panther Center. For the submission, I-Mans. You know, and again, like, people get so caught up and so focused on everything has to be the newest, shiniest cards of this game, or you have to play the top meta decks. I hate playing Thanos mirrors. It takes 2 people to play a Thanos mirror, video gamers. And, like, there's so many things you can do in Marvel Snap with so many cards that people just haven't touched in forever. And, like, you know, is Jessica Jones a top metagame card? No, absolutely not. But also, like, can I dig through my collection of crap and, like, put together a serviceable pile of cards where, like, she's fine? Also, yes. Yeah, if you're someone who enjoys playing the types of decks that I typically enjoy, or one of my long-time viewers, you're like, Jeff, if you like a deck, I usually like it too. Surge is a great pickup for that. She's a good card in general, but she's really good in the types of... I love playing Marvel Snap decks that play out to the board proactively, and she's so good in those. And if you want to be forward-thinking a little bit, Sanctum Sanctorum hasn't come back around yet, but you best believe when it does, she's going to be a really good card in Sanctum, because Sanctum's a mode that's all about playing to the board, and she's very good at encouraging that. I guess I also wouldn't be surprised if she eventually gets cracked in that format, but I bet they won't ban her to start. So the next Sanctum mode, she's probably aces. 2 Sanctum modes from now, maybe not legal, but she's very good at regular Snap too. I've liked her a lot. I love the way you recommend cards, always better to have cards in lock decks. I agree. I actually think it's a pretty big disservice with how Marvel Snap focuses around live balance so frequently. Like, you go into a lot of places and people are like, which cards are good to buy? And they just tell you, like, which cards are good right now. And that just really doesn't work in a game like Marvel Snap, right? And like Thanos is a great example of it, right? Like Thanos, best meta deck by a lot right now, but it's also been completely unplayable, and it'll probably get adjusted at some point to not be at the tippy top of the game anymore. And the best way to spend your resources in Snap isn't to hyper focus on what's best right now, so much as it is to focus on what type of cards do you enjoy playing in Marvel Snap, and which cards enable those play patterns. All right, we might get a Jessica Jones highlight up for old time's sake on the YouTube channel. That was good. We've had so many good games today. It's been an excellent day for Marvel Snapping.